Terrence Lamont. We are Valuable Media. So many different ways to come into connection. Most of the time, it takes a minute for a live to pick up. And a lot of the times, I feel very inspired in what I'm saying. I feel inspired to share, but I don't feel inspired by what I'm sharing. I don't have that experience very much. So this is kind of an intro. I'm going to see if anybody pops on live. I guess it doesn't really matter overall, but I don't do this regularly. That's another thing. They say it regularly, then probably people are expecting it. You know, people are looking for We're Valuable Media and Terrence Lamont, then the whole game has changed, right? But I'm driving as well, so can't pay attention directly to the camera and all that stuff. But what I'll say is this real quickly, because I want to get this down, and I figure I need to share it with my community. So my community, I was realizing as I often do, I heard something, and then I determined that there's not enough people on the planet who understand it. And so if I'm doing my part, then I'm adding to the Akasha. I'm including my active presence into the world, into the world view. Philosophy, giving. This is, it's all connected, but this one is specific and it's easy, so I must make advantage of this. So what I'm talking about, what I realized is that there's a way that people make this whole idea of being this spiritual thing difficult. And there's three categories of people. And I was asking a question. I asked somebody, why is everybody so fucking angry? It was like really weird to me when I stopped and thought about it for a second. I realized there's so many angry people, everybody of all different walks of life, from different countries, all around the world. It seems everybody's so damn angry. What's going on? And then I thought about really all what people want, the same thing. We all want peace. We all want this kind of love or unity or health. This way of I'm okay. Everybody wants to just walk where the hell they walk. These three different groups of people. There's so many people who are angry and doubt. They want to learn. Angry and doubt. They want to learn something. And so this is what I'm noticing. I have a similar. The way that it happens is that you start to seek, and you have a reason for seeking. Story is more like me, and we're actually the majority. So the way that we work is we're looking for something. We believe that the joy, we're the middle ground people. Like, give me a book. We have questions about things like meditation and past lifetimes and dreams. We want to get answers. We don't we're not to make any decisions or anything like that. We're pretty free and also kind of guided guidance going on. I think it's the biggest category of these that I'm thinking about, these seekers, right? And another category is religious, and they have to have somebody or something told them what to do. They have to have a specific book or a specific religion. They have to call themselves something. They wear the little hats or the scarves or the dress code, is they're with the dress code. That's another group. And then there's another group that are more agnostic, people who just don't give a fuck. They don't care. They think that all this is bullshit anyway. It's like y'all are just getting led by this and led by that. You're just sheep. There is nothing. Some people call them agnostic or atheist type people. You know, they're those type of people, right? And so those are three categories of people. We'll call them atheist, of the way people, and religious people. So all three of us, we make up most of humanity. And it seems like the one that society loves the most is the religious people, because they're controllable and they're connected to money and business, and there's fear of institutions breaking down and things like that crumbling, and they feel like they need money and taxes and shit like that. So those people are the religious people. That religious ilk seems like it's actually the majority, but that's not actually true. The majority is really the middle ground people. It's the people like me who believe in something you can call God. We believe in something you can call energy. We believe that there's okayness in the world, but still everybody, all of these people, you know, there's the last group that's really the angriest, the atheists and the agnostics. They're the angry motherfuckers, right? And so we got all three of them, though. We're all pretty angry as a whole. This whole thing, this whole human process seems to be pressuring us into anger right now. And so what I found out about these three groups of people, which basically make up the, you know, all of humanity, to tell the truth, is that we're all searching for the same thing. And we really just need to tie into the facts of the basics, the things that we share. And like I'm saying, one of the things that we share is that we're all pretty angry. We're all upset about mostly the same things. So it's okay to be to not trust each other, or even to not like somebody, because in essence, everybody doesn't trust and everybody doesn't like, and everybody does like. There's billions of people on the planet right now, y'all. I mean, come on. So right now I'm wearing this nice little black shirt with star little sequin type shit on it. It's not sequins. And since that's true, I don't have time to get upset about these people not liking my damn shirt. You know what I mean? I need to keep it moving. I need to get my life in the way that I want my life to be. I can't be spending time being all jacked up in my head about how people feel about my shirt. You see what I'm saying? And it's easy. It's that easy. People call stuff trauma, and they say that, you know, there's all these issues and problems in the world that we blame each other for. And it's all, to me, boils down to that anger and that fact that everybody has the same desire for something. We're all pushing toward the same thing. And it's just realization. We call it enlightenment. We call it peace. We call it sainthood. We call it godly. You know, we call it spiritual. We're all moving in that same direction. It doesn't matter what words you use or what you call it or whatever. And we're all angry for the same reasons, because we think that we don't have it. And the cure for all of that is to recognize that it's not far away. There's nothing to be angry about. There's nothing to strive for. There's nothing to be reaching for. It doesn't matter if you want to be agnostic, or if you want to be atheist, or if you want to be Christian, or you want to be a spiritualist, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever you think is right and good. All you're doing is reaching for the exact same thing that every other human being, every other ant, every other monkey, we're all doing the same thing, you see? And if you can really get clear on that, then that can fuel this thing that can also be called compassion. And we recognize then that, yes, we're all seeking the same thing. We all want the same thing. And we all are worthy of receiving this one thing, this peace. So that's what I got. I don't know how clear that was, because there was a lot of interruptions. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Peace be with you. I glitched out a little bit. It looks like somebody told me, and that's okay. But yeah, so I hope that you have the patience to gain the realization that your mysteries are actually completely, totally, and easily knowable realities. So that's what I got for y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Share this shit.